Hey fellow expeditionists, we're at Browning Mountain here in southern Indiana, and we are looking for an interesting formation that some say Native Americans may have built over 1,000 years ago. Some say it could have been Bigfoot.
Some say it could have been aliens.
Browning Mountain in the Hoosier National Forest stands at 930 feet tall and is the highest point in Brown County. But this location holds a mystery. High atop the western edge of the ridge are massive box-shaped boulders, some the size of cars. But scientists say these boulders did not originate on this hill. In fact, the closest quarry with this kind of rock is nearly 90 miles away. So who quarried them and brought them here? Was it Native Americans? Early settlers? Or are there some otherworldly explanations? Follow along with us to Indiana's Stonehenge. What we don't expect to find on the side of a small Indiana mountain hill is a big turtle boy. What species is it, catfish?
Looks like a snapper.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, probably snapper. Looks so prehistoric. It's a pretty good little climb getting to the top of this ridge. So what do you think about these rocks through here, catfish?
They look pretty cool.
They don't seem like they really belong here though, do they?
No.
Huh. Some big rocks. So yeah, I mean, looking at these, they look very squared off and placed on purpose, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
That does not look natural. And of course, Mr. Brian here, who asked Kat to marry him in 2012, that is definitely not natural. North American knucklehead status for you. I'm calling you out. Now that is a big old rock there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that thing must be 15 feet long at least. 15 to 20 feet. The more I look, the less natural it looks, huh?
Yeah.
Some big rocks all over the place, but even if they did start here, they have been maneuvered into place. Now look at that. It's almost chiseled. What I find interesting, catfish, is how many of these, there's so many of these, all with this rectangular shape, all with very angular cuts. We've seen the big ones over there. There's 2 or 3 there. There's this one here. Over there is very much one. It's all squared up and angular. And we've got 2 really big ones over here, all long and rectangular. Not saying that kind of thing can't happen naturally. We've definitely seen a lot of interesting formations in rocks over the time.
Yeah.
Like the basalt columns and such, like at Devil's Tower and that kind of thing.
Yeah, those were weird.
Yeah, so there's definitely some weird things happen in nature. But it's just kind of odd here that it's all in one place and that's it. So, I mean, could it have been Bigfoot?
Or aliens.
You see, these look like pillars almost. Pillars that got knocked over. Don't you think so?
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me of, like big old pillars. One time were stood up. Yes, Indiana Stonehenge is definitely very curious. Just a bunch of large rocks, some that have been placed, some that definitely look like they've been cut to fit. So I'm sure the Native Americans at one time were very busy in this area. Or perhaps Bigfoot
Or aliens.
or it could still be in this area. What if Bigfoot is the aliens? Something I just noticed, Catfish. These big pillars that we're standing on here. And then you've got these that are sticking out of the side of the ground, but they actually go into the ground. Those are more pillars.
Ah.
Yeah, that would make sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So there's pillars that are sticking out of the ground. The ones we're standing on are the ones that have just been exposed. So here's my theory. You got all these pillars that we're standing on and several more that are in the ground. At one time, all of these pillars would have formed a platform. It was a landing pad for the UFOs.
Ah.
Well, hey there, big guy. Well, that is Indiana's Stonehenge here on top of Browning Mountain. Catfish, what do you think of this?
I found it pretty fascinating that there are a bunch of giant rectangular rocks here, which seemingly come from nowhere.
Yeah, when we first walked into it, at first I was like, it's just a bunch of really large boulders on top of the hill here. Not that unusual when you're on top of a big hill like this. But then it was when I seen the ones that are like cut and shaped, rectangular. Yeah. Several of them all lined up on the side of that hill, all similar sizes and shapes. That's when it really struck me, this is not natural. So I'd be curious to look up and see exactly what archaeologists have to say about it. So, cool little place, nice little hidden gem here. Some interesting, really unknown history. So, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Until next time,
Peace out.